Dr. Sheary is a psychologist, a neurosurgeon, and founding president of the American Holistic Medical Association. We've just recently published his book, Energy Medicine. Hi, Dr. Sheary. It's nice to have you with us today.
Thank you. Always great to be at ARE.
You state that energy medicine is the future of health. For people not familiar with it, can you explain what energy medicine is?
It's everything, actually. There isn't anything that isn't energy. You and I are just bits of energy. And of course, everything that anyone knows about medicine would be considered energy in itself. That is, drugs are a form of energy, surgery is a form of energy. But in the last 20 or 30 years, we have increasingly been aware of other uses of energy. Now, medicine itself uses energy to measure things like the electrocardiogram, the electroencephalogram, electromuscle, if you will, electromyogram. And we also use things like magnetic resonance imagery, and we treat sometimes with energy like a cardiac pacemaker. On the other hand, what we put in the category of energy medicine generally does not include standard allopathic medicine. It is the use of mind and many different physical approaches to getting the body and mind in harmony with the spirit.
How does the health information found in the Edgar Cayce readings fit in with energy medicine?
Well, Cayce, of course, covered virtually everything we can imagine in the field of energy medicine. From nutrition, which is basic, of course, to everything, physical exercise, all kinds of detoxification approaches. As everyone must know by now, my most favorite is castor oil packs. But he also created 2 energy devices for balancing the electrical charge in the body. And he recommended gems. He talked about spiritual healing. He included manipulative therapy and massage and a wide variety of body approaches to healing.
In your book, you discuss tapping for health and balance. Can you explain what tapping is and how it differs from acupuncture?
Acupuncture points are specific energy areas on the surface of the body that have been worked on for thousands of years. We ourselves are really like a giant quartz crystal. Quartz is a piezoelectric material, which means if you tap it, that creates a physical, electrical sensation or energy. Therefore, if we tap certain acupuncture points, we're activating them. And it's been particularly used in psychology, in energy psychology, but I have demonstrated unequivocally that people can activate specific circuits in the body by tapping them. For instance, there's one I call the ring of air, and we know that that raises a neurochemical called neurotensin, which is a neuroleptic, which actually helps you sort of, get a little spacey and detached. And you can do that with tapping. And we know that the ring of crystal, where we are actually reducing free radicals. And I've divided classes into 2 halves, half of them using electrical stimulation, half of them using physical tapping, and we get just as good results in reducing free radicals.
Do you recommend the use of crystals with energy medicine?
I am very interested in crystals. In 1988, I had a research grant to study the effect of crystals on healing. And so I determined that, we could get people out of depression, but keeping them out if they don't do something is the problem. So we took a group of 200 people, and at the end of our treatment, 85% of them are already a lot better, but if we don't do anything else, they're not going to stay better. So half of them got quartz crystal, and half of them got glass crystal. Glass has no piezoelectric effect. And I showed them how to imprint the crystal with an American Indian technique of imprinting your desire or intent into it. They go home. 3 months later, the people who got quartz, 70% are still out of depression. The people who got glass, 28% are out of depression. Highly statistically significant. So ever since then, I give everybody depression a quartz crystal and show them how to imprint it to keep themselves out of depression.